we tell our country's tale from tragic start as England's goal. This doesn't even rhyme, Herb.
It's jail.
But it's spelt with a G.
It's pronounced J, as in Jesus H. Christ.
But she's doing her best.
Along come Cook with Crusty Banks.
Trusty Banks.
Stepped ashore to God, said.
Thanks. You brought us safe through gales and storms to green this land with bulbs and quorms.
Bulbs and what?
Quorms. They're a type of seed.
Who's ever heard of a quorm?
Poetry.
This is rubbish.
Right. You'll never work in this remote rural community again.
For God's sake, stop arguing.
Yeah, it's a great honour to be asked by Councillor O'Reilly to mount the annual pageant.
Well, we can't do any worse than the Dowdies. Their Christmas pageant was a fiasco.
What, when Three Thumbs Dowdy dropped the candle in the manger and set fire to the baby Jesus?
Oh, one of their best pigs, that was.
Still, we had plenty of roast pork.
Which reminds me, we'll now do the introduction of the merino.
Oh, you beaut, my favourite
Who's
bit.
playing the sheep?
Oh, I'm sorry, the auditions are closed. It's a toss-up between the chook and the goat.
Well, I come down on the side of the goat.
Yes, I've been meaning to talk to you about that.
Right, just pretend I'm the sheep. Okay. Enter MacArthur. Just mark it.
Your mutton chops, your sturdy thighs, your silken fleece, your Spanish eyes, your curling horns, your cloven hoof. You thought of a rhyme for this bit yet, Herb?
Can't think of one for the life of me.
I can.
Upon your back we'll build our future. But when you're dead, off to the butcher.
Butcher. Butcher.
What?
Well, a good actor could make it work.
We're on in 6 months.
Oh, my nerves.
Right. 2-week break, and then we're back with the siege at Glenrowan.
OK, Herbert, but this time we're using blanks.
Hey, Marty, guess what? We're getting the minister in the studio for the finale.
Oh, good idea.
It's locked.
No, don't disturb them. They must be doing the deal.
Great! Let's leave them.
Come, yeah. Quick.
We're off to Chez Maxime's, where all the nights are gay.
And Thursday night is never,
Depending on the weather. Ah, strudels, Viennese, they always cream the cheese. You're often on your knees. With thanks to dear Maxime.
Some boys kiss me, some boys hug me. I think that's okay. If they don't give me proper petting,
She just walks away.
they can beg and they can plead, but they don't see the light.
That's right.
Cause the boy with the cold hot gash is always Mr. Right.
For we are living in a material world.
And I am a material girl.
You know that we are living in a material world.
And I am a material girl.
You know that we are living in a material world. And she is a material girl.
What are you doing here?
Show's over. Aren't you watching it?
Oh, aye, very good.
Where's the minister?
She's buggered off.
You mean we got all dressed up for nothing?
Didn't she like it?
Not her cup of tea, really. A bit arty.
Bit arty. She's the Minister for the Arts.
Did she give you the nod?
Well, I thought she had. We were getting on famously.
What happened?
Well, I accidentally played this video. It turns out she's head of some anti-porno committee. I completely misread the situation.
You played pornography to a federal government minister.
You had to be there.
You and your pathetic hormones.
Hey, it's not all my fault. The show was lousy.
How would you know? You mean we did all this rubbish for nothing?
Oh, no. The 7th floor loved it. They said it was the first time you'd upheld the public broadcasting charter. You know, obscure programmes for minorities.
Well, that's something to be proud of.
Yeah, even if we didn't mean to do it.
Let's go to the pub. All right, my treat. Psst, Max. Lend us $50, will you?
Les had an idea for next week's show.
Oh, yeah?
It's something to do with a self-sourcing pudding, a plumber's mate, and the eternal flame.
What do we do with them?
I don't know, but we do it in parks.
In parks?
Yeah, or shopping centres. I think that's everything.
Have you heard Les's idea for next week?
No?
Something about a self-satisfied plumber and his mate. There's a flame, an old flame, in a park.
What's the tag?
They all go to a shopping centre and buy a pudding.
Filming in a shopping centre, forget it.
Could be a 7-Eleven or a bookshop. You'd have to drop the pudding.
Have you seen Les's idea for a sketch next week?
No?
I think he's lost it.
No wonder I haven't seen it.
No, I think he's lost the plot. Apparently this bloke walks into a bookshop at 7 o'clock in the morning. He drops a pudding on the floor and he says to the owner, my mate will be in at 11, he's just finding a park. And then the owner says, I'm satisfied. And the bloke says, can I fix your toilet?
I wouldn't dismiss it out of hand.